Alrighty guys, we are going to be doing a tutorial on how I make my homemade squishy toy surprise bag. And we are going to be making this Squishmallow bag right now, so stay tuned to figure out how I've made this. So for the supplies, you're going to need some paper, some pens, crayons, markers, whatever you're coloring with, drawing with. You're going to need some scissors, some tape, and then whatever you're putting inside of your blind bag. So sometimes I make my own things, but this time my kiddos found this guy and they want me to go ahead and put him or her on the inside of this blind bag. So we are going to fold our paper over. Now you can measure and make these different sizes if you want. I will say I have ADHD, so I don't have the patience for the measuring and the tracing and all of the things, so this works just fine. Alrighty, so we've got the name across. The next thing I'm going to do is use a black Sharpie just to quickly put the cut line across the top. That way I know where to put any extra designs should I choose to do those. So, okay. So we've got Squishmallows. I'm not sure why there's something coming through there, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I'm going to do some squiggly lines up here like this to kind of cover up whatever is happening here with the bleed through. It'll be just fine. Like this. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to put blind bag underneath of it. So I'm going to do it, I'll do it in purple so it kind of stands out. I'll put blind bag toy. There we go. And then I'm going to draw a big pink box. Like so. I'm going to put a question mark in the center of it. Like that. And then I'm just going to draw like little stars. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. On these bags, where I have my box here, under here you could put different ratings like common, rare, you know, whatever. You could also put those on the back if you want. I'm going to do one today that's a little bit different. So I'm going to cut myself a little flap here. And then I'm going to cut another one like this. And I'm actually going to make mine on this sheet, and then when we open this sheet up, it'll have what we have. We could do like a checklist on one side if you want, but I'm just going to do one here. I think I'm going to put it like down this way or across, and then when you open up, you'll see you got a, and then, you know, whatever. So we've got our card that tells us how rare everything is. Now, if you want to make a checklist, you can do the same thing. Just cut out a piece of paper and do a checklist. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know Squishmallows as much as my kids do to be able to make a checklist. So I'm not gonna do that. However, this leftover piece that I have, I will use as the bag inside of the bag. So the final thing we need to do is decorate this other bag before we start putting it all together. Okay, so now we've got all of our pieces. We've got our bag. We've got our surprise bag here. We've got like our outer bag. And we've got our card. So now we're going to take some tape. And you can do this however you want to. Most of the time, I like to cut my tape. So, for example, I'm going to put it across the bottom like this. And then I'm just going to fold it over. Now, we can cut this tape too. So if I had like normal tape, I would have this, and then I'll just fold it over real tight and fold it down. And then I'll just keep going with the next piece. Okay, so now we've got both of these edges taped. So we need to put in our squishy or our surprise toy or whatever you're putting in there. And then we're gonna take the tops here, pull them real tight, and we're gonna tape that up. Any leftover edges you have with your tape, just simply cut those right off. Like so. And now we've got our first bag. And now we are just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing, but with our big bag. Okay, and open that up. Put this guy in here. And then we don't want to forget our card at the top. And same thing, we're going to put tape across the top, pull the two edges so they sit flat, and tape it up. And there you have it. We've made our very own surprise blind bag. So that's how I do that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. Please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.